Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jewel. Today, I am just doing a general message for the collective. So, remember just to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And I do usually use a Celtic crossbreed. So, that's what I'm going to be using today. So, let's go ahead and get started here and see what messages Spirit has for us today. And I hope everyone's doing well out there today. But let's go ahead and get started, guys. So let's start off here at the foundation of the reading. We did get the Chariot in reverse. So the Chariot in reverse is about like lack of movement and losing the will to, like, a lack of discipline and like a lack of direction and will. Okay, so what I'm taking this as is that you don't need to, okay, let's just, what I'm getting from here, I usually don't like say what it's about until we get to the other cards, but what I'm getting strongly from this card is that Spirit doesn't want you to move. Okay, like you don't have anywhere to go right now. Like there's nowhere, there's no moves to make right now. Okay, so let's keep going. What's crossing the reading is the King of Swords. Okay, so in reverse. Okay, so the King of Swords in reverse is about being, like, what I'm getting from this. Okay, it's, I'm getting that Spirit doesn't want you to move or fight, or it's not just that Spirit doesn't want you to move or fight. It's not just about like Spirit, that's what Spirit wants, but that's just how you feel. Like you don't feel, and how you feel is your spirit. Okay, so how you feel is Spirit. Okay, so yeah, like you have no moves to make and you have no fights. Okay, you don't, and this is also about not having anything to say, because the King of Swords is about speaking. It's about language and speaking up for what's right. Okay, and there's just like what the energy I'm getting from this, it's like a very like serene, very calm energy, what I'm getting from these cards. So what I'm getting from that is that Spirit, well, yeah, like you are Spirit. Okay, we're all Spirit. Okay, we all have Spirit within us. So Spirit wants you, yeah, doesn't feel like there's really any moves to make. Yeah, Spirit does, like, there's no fights. You no longer have anything to fight, and you don't have anything to pursue here with the Chariot. Okay, in reverse, it, like, there's nothing to pursue, nothing to overcome, nothing to conquer here. Okay, and nothing to speak up for, nothing to fight for. Although, like, your ego might say that, okay, yeah, there's all this stuff going on in the world right now, like, that might trigger you. And that's what the Matrix is intended to do. It's intended to trigger you. But when you can rise above, like, what you see on the outside and just have inner peace, this is what I'm getting, inner peace here. Okay, that's what I'm looking for here. Okay, but yeah, so let's keep going here. What they want you to focus on is the Seven of Cups. This is like, these are options. This is rewards from the universe. Okay, so these are like gifts. That's what I'm getting here. Like, all you have to focus on is like what you want to do from here. Okay, like, now that you don't have all this static, that's what it is. Okay, static, because this is like, this represents like what I'm getting like Aquarius energy, okay? And that's like has to do with like the airwaves and like the static in your head and all that, okay? Like all the noise of the world. And it is in reverse. So like you no longer have static, okay? Like in your mind. And now that you don't have any of the like all those past voices in your head and like all these obligations that you thought you were tied to in this realm, now all you have is your will and options and gifts from the universe and what you want to do with that, okay? But let's keep going here, guys. In the near past, we have of the two of wands, okay? So this is in the near past. This is about planning, making decisions, okay, and like planning to move. That's what I'm getting here. And this is a card of like planning to travel the world. As you can see here, he's holding a globe. But that could just, what I'm getting from this is that you're planning to move, okay? And this, whether you planned it out tangibly in your world or you don't know how it's going to happen, but you're like mentally preparing yourself to move because you can feel that there's a move coming, okay? Yeah, you could just feel it. And that's what you've been doing here in the near past. You've been planning, okay? Whether it's like you've been packing your bags or you've been like wherever you're at right now, you've been like just anticipating and visualizing this new place where you're going to go, okay? Because your spirit knows that there's a change coming, okay, in your environment where you're at. Okay, so let's just keep going here, guys. For your strength, we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So the Four of Pentacles in reverse is about letting go of. So, sorry, it was in reverse. Yeah, so it's about letting go of this need for security, okay? When it is in the upright, it's about security, like holding on tightly to your pentacles. And this is like this card, okay? This card is like it it could really signify like being greedy. And so this card, you can see he's like on top of a building and there's like the city behind him. So it's like the empire. Like he has an empire. He's the king or the head of an empire here. And he's holding on tightly to these coins, okay? It did come out in the reverse, okay? So that's your strength. You're no longer holding on to your material realm for security because you found it within yourself, okay? But let's keep going, guys. For the near future, we have the Five of Swords upright. This is about being willing. This is in your near future, okay? So what I'm getting here is that this is about winning at all costs, first of all. So since it is in your near future, I'm getting that spirit is saying that you might have to like it's like being assertive, okay? This is a card of being assertive, winning at all costs, willing to fight for what's yours and defend what's yours, okay? So, and he's winning here, as you can see in the card. But yeah, this is in the near future. So Spirit is saying like you might have to be assertive, okay? And fight for, you know, you might have to fight a little, but not, I'm not getting the sense physically, but at least like putting up boundaries, okay? And I'm pretty sure like my collective is already aware of how to put up boundaries, okay? So yeah, Spirit is just saying like you're gonna have to, be vigilant, okay? And have boundaries, and if someone comes at you sideways, you're gonna have to put them in their place, things like that. Okay. But as for you, your position, we got the King of Pentacles in reverse. So this is you currently. Okay. So what I'm getting from this is that, so the King of Pentacles is about, when it is upright, it is about being wealthy, having material success, material security, being very financially stable, very physically secure. Okay, but it is in the reverse. So what I'm getting here is that this is how you're feeling right now. You probably haven't seen the money or the resources or the stability as we speak, as I'm reading this to you. Okay, so that's just where you're at. So let's keep going here. For your environment, we have the Ace of Wands, the in reverse. So the Ace of Wands in reverse is about like being bored and like having a lack of energy, lack of movement. This is about your environment, okay? So what I'm getting here is that you don't see anything, like nothing's happening in your environment yet, and you might be feeling a little bored and just like what I'm seeing is that you're just in a holding period right now. You're not really like pursuing much. You're not like, you don't see anything in your environment yet, pretty much. Okay. And you're just kind of there, just kind of waiting on the universe to give you a sign or some kind of green light. Okay. But let's keep going here, guys. For your hopes and fears, we did get the Six of Cups in reverse. The Six of Cups in reverse is about moving forward, leaving the past behind, okay? Moving on and finding peace, okay? And being independent. Like, this is when it is upright, it is like, so what this card represents is like the card of nostalgia. Like, this card actually represents a memory. This is like a memory here of a child. And like, how like we tend to make our memories like beautiful, even if they weren't beautiful, we tend to like romanticize our memories in our past. That's what this card represents. And just like thinking about the past and daydreaming about the past and things like that and holding on to the past. But it is in the reverse. Okay. So that means that you're letting go of the past and you're becoming more independent because you're letting go of, like anything from the past that tried to hold you back. So since you're letting go of that, that equates to being independent. Okay. But let's keep going, guys. For the outcome, we got the Two of Cups in reverse. This is the outcome of the reading. So the Two of Cups in reverse could be, so take this as it resonates, because there is a few messages I'm getting here. This could be about a breakup, so, or like leaving like, excuse me, I have to burp. It's about leaving some like people behind. Okay, like it's like a breakup. So this could be seen as a breakup. Take it as it resonates. If you're not in a relationship, it's just could be like a, like parting ways with people, parting ways with, and it's also about imbalance. When it is upright, it's about balance and also a relationship. But when it, so a balanced relationship, there you go. So when it is downright, it's about an imbalanced relationship. Okay, so, and a breakup. So you could be breaking away from imbalanced relationships. Okay, just letting them go and not dealing with them any longer. Okay, that's what I'm getting from that very strongly. I am just gonna pull up a few messages from the soul sympathy card, just card deck, just to just to clarify the reading. So spirit, give us. So I'm gonna pull out 3 cards. Okay, give us a few messages that the collective might resonate with, or any messages here that they need. Okay, so we did get searching. Okay, searching, thinking of you, profile creeping, blocked contact, profile searching. So what I'm getting from this is that people like from the past are like, this could be people that you haven't spoken to, like family you cut ties with, even like past relationships. Take it as it resonates. Yeah, so this could be confirmation for someone that they are like, the past is looking for you. Okay, so people from the past might be actually looking for you if you did cut contact with them. Okay, yeah, but this, we did get ghost. Okay, so disappearing, cold and distance, no contact, leaving behind. Okay, so that is like a confirmation to like what this reading's been about. So you are leaving, you're like ghosting, you ghosted these people and they're searching. Okay, they're like, they're either trying to find you on the internet, like on this photo here, this picture. Okay, so that's what I'm getting very strongly. Like people from your past, whether it's family or past relationships, they're like looking for you and you ghosted them. You disappeared, went cold and distance, or that's how they see you. You went no contact and you're leaving them behind. Okay, so we also got closed off, anxiety, refuse to give in, silence within. So you're closed off from any of these past connections. Okay, and they have no way to find you from what I'm getting here. That's why they have to search, like they're searching for you so hard. Yeah, because you ghosted them, you're closed off. Okay, you refuse to give in, and they probably give you anxiety. Okay, and yeah, silence within. So you're going within, you don't want to be bothered. Okay, so yeah, I hope this was a confirmation for someone out there. If you did like the way I read messages, please go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next reading. Thank you.